KZRG. Here's your KIX 102.5 news update.
Good morning, I'm Ty Albright. Here's what's going on in the 4 states. A man that was missing from the Carthage area for the last 2.5 weeks has been found dead. 87-year-old Hugh Berry's body was located yesterday morning. No foul play suspected in that case, but the investigation into his death continues. Well, Missouri schools showing that their test scores did improve. 56% of districts across the state raised their annual performance reports. One local school saw a massive improvement, that being the Neosho School District, boosting its score from 61.5% in 2024 to 85.5% this year. Even the Joplin School District saw its scores rise nearly 10 percentage points, but officials say there is still work to be done. When you see news, call or text our tip line at 417-782-1310. For News Talk KZRG, I'm Ty Albright on KIX 102.5.
We'll see sunshine today with a high near 72, increasing clouds with lows in the mid-40s tonight, upper 60s, sunny and breezy for Saturday, and then things are going to cool down in a really big way. 42 on Sunday, 23 overnight on Sunday, 43 on Monday. Your KIX 102.5 storm tracker radar's not really showing a lot of anything across the 4 states. 53 in Baxter Springs, 54 in Pittsburgh, 56 in Joplin. To sign up for severe weather alerts, download the Zimmer Storm Center app. Time now for the KIX Kids Pledge, brought to you by Club Car Wash, with locations opening now. Check them out at clubcarwash.com. Today we have Eli from Joplin. Great job, Eli. And if you've got a kiddo or a class group who want to take part in the KIX Kids Pledge, just check out the Morning KIX page at KIX1025.com. We are just 15 minutes away for your chance to guess and win the Great Plains Federal Credit Union Secret Sound. $952.50 up for grabs if you can be caller number 5 at 720 and tell us what the secret sound is. Here's Tucker Wetmore on KIX. Good morning. Let me pull up chat here. Happy Friday. Happy birthday, Christy. Happy birthday to Landon, right? It's also little man's birthday. I am way off center. Is that better? Maybe? Morning, Bryson. Morning, Megan. Jimmy, Sarara. Good morning. Christy, what are you doing to celebrate today? What about you, Megan? Are you guys going to go down to check out the Aminals? Let me see real quick. Where is it? Okay. Christy, Landon, this is for you guys, okay? Hopefully you can hear this, okay? You hear it? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Christy and Landon. Happy birthday to you. There you go. Happy birthday. Oh my gosh, Christy, you are still sick? Are you feeling any better at all? He requested seafood for his dinner. Is Mama making seafood? Are y'all going out? Thank you guys so much for asking about Atlas. I really appreciate it. So I picked him up yesterday a little after 3, and he was so excited to see me. They said that when they put him back in his kennel after his surgery, he was just kind of Not real husky-like. Normally, huskies are very, very vocal. If they have feelings, you will be known about it. And they said he really was just kind of existing back there. You know, he didn't give him any trouble all day long. But as soon as I walked in, he was immediately just typical husky, yapping away and just, get me out of here. I know you're there, Mom. But it went so well. He is, I don't know if he's just happy to have it taken care of or if he's hearing better, or I don't know what the issue is, or what the change is other than that, you know, the tumor's gone. But he was just full of energy last night and just really well behaved and responsive, and he's doing so good, and his ear looks fantastic. Like, you can't even tell that they did anything. Like, she was that good. Chad took me to urgent care. It's just a very nasty cold. Gosh, but it's lingering for so long, Christy. I'm so sorry you're still going through that. Morning, Melissa. Yeah, seafood sounds real good. Morning, Tom. Face green smiling, face green smiling, face green smiling. Yeah, I'm sure he's feeling so much better not having that, you know, that mass in his ear. And I really, really hope that this was just, I don't know, just a one and done thing. And I hope this is not something that we have to go through with him again. Yeah. He mentioned Red Lobster. Any other places that have good seafood? What isn't there a place over on 7th now? Krabby's, is that right? There's a place on 29th Street. I'm not super familiar with seafood around here. Yeah, downstream. That's right. Crab legs. And I've heard that their seafood is very good. Oh, golly. We got to go. KIX 102.5, the four states, number one for country. It's Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 7:09. We'll see sunshine today with a high near 72. It is 56 in Joplin. We'll take a full look at your forecast in just 13 minutes. And how'd you like to win some cash? Because we've got your chance to do just that in just 10 minutes. $952.50 up for grabs with the Great Plains Federal Credit Union secret sound. And all you got to do to win it is be caller number 5 at 720 and tell us what the secret sound is. Here's Thomas Rhett on the four states, number one for cash, KIX 102.5. Smoking crab over on 20th. Thank you, Greg. I appreciate that. There's a Deep South Eatery, but it's in Oswego, Kansas, but it's good. I've not heard of that one, Bryson. Okay, let's get everything ready for secret sound. Right? Golly, I hope so. No, what a sweet kiddo. Aldi and Neosho has seafood makings. Aldi actually has really good seafood. But I'm very, very biased when it comes to Aldi. Y'all know that. Okay, I have to tell you guys this story of what happened yesterday. So after the morning show, Randy and I did a new episode of Morning KIX Extra. And then shortly after that, I had to go to baby's appointment. So yesterday was the anatomy scan, which is just like, they did the scan a few weeks ago, couldn't get all the shots they wanted. So yesterday they had to finish that up. So 2 days ago, they had to finish that up. Yesterday's appointment was just the, let's make sure baby and mama are doing okay kind of thing. And so I get to the clinic and I do my tests and all that good stuff. And I'm waiting on the doctor. And yesterday was also Soup's Giving here at work, which is where there's this huge like soup potluck. Everyone brings in a crock pot full of soup. And we all just share them and sample each other's soups. And it's super fun. It's a good way to, just hang out and reconnect or, talk with people maybe you wouldn't normally get to talk to in the building. So my appointment was at 10:45. Soup's Giving started at 11. And so I keep waiting and I'm waiting and I'm waiting. And I waited like 30 minutes before my doctor finally got to me. And it was literally like a 2-minute appointment. She came in, how you feeling? Feeling really good. Second trimester, coasting along. She said, perfect. I love to hear it. Everything looks great. Numbers look good. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Let's hear that baby. So she's like moving the Doppler around, trying to hear baby. Every time she would get to where baby was, baby would kick the Doppler. And so this happened repeatedly. And so finally she kind of put the Doppler off to the side and you could hear the heartbeat, but it was very faint. And she was like, this is just as good as it's going to get today. So got to hear baby. She sounds great. Heart is nice and strong. And then I come back to work for Soup's Giving. It's like, 11:20, 11:30. And as I'm coming in the back door, I round the corner and my office is right there on the left. I see our traffic director, Jill, going into the break room. And she really loudly goes, oh, hey, Jen. Okay. And I kind of give her a look and I'm like, hey, Jill, what's up? And she was like, nothing much, just enjoying Soup's Giving. Okay. So I go into my office and there is a whole A-Ray's cheesecake on my desk. Y'all know I love me some A-Ray's cheesecake. So for those of you who were at my wedding reception, A-Ray's, that was A-Ray's cheesecake that we ate. Kyle and I did not have a cake at our wedding. We had cheesecake. Loved it. They make a really, really good gluten-free cheesecake. And I had a whole A-Ray's cheesecake on my desk. And I'm like, this is awesome. I'm like, where did this come from? And MJ and I share an office. And he was like, I don't know. Some of them just dropped it off on your desk a while ago. I was like, that's so cool. So then Jill pokes her head into the office again. And she's like, oh, hey, you found your cheesecake. We've got a couple more here. Do you want to come check them out? And I'm like, yeah, sure. So as I'm coming out of my office, one of our sales girls is like, I can see where people are like all lined up back in like the Cube Farm or like the sales area, which again is where we had the wedding reception. And they're all kind of lined up. And one of our sales girls goes, what do we say? Surprise? And then she sees me and we make eye contact and she goes, what? I'm like, what are you doing? And as soon as I walked into the Cube Farm, y'all, they all did yell surprise. And they had decorated with pink everywhere. There were streamers and balloons. And there was a table full of gifts. And, I was instant tears. I get choked up. So, yeah. Y'all know everything makes me cry. So I was in tears. And they had set up a whole surprise baby shower for me through Soup's Giving. How cool is that? I was just blown away. I was very impressed that every single one of them kept this from me. Because apparently they'd been planning it for weeks and I had no idea. It was a little bit suspicious when I got there and Jill was like, oh, hey, Jen. I was like, what? What do you do if I say my name like that, But I just the kindness of it all was very, very humbling and just very cool to see baby be so loved. KIX 102.5, the four states, number one for country. Your chance to guess and win the Great Plains Federal Credit Union Secret Sound right after Lee Bryce on KIX 102.5. Let me make sure that I set up this break. I did set it up right. See, I'm already tears. So, yeah, it was so sweet of them, and I was just beside myself. It was amazing and just so thoughtful. And holy cow, A-Ray's cheesecake was delicious. They had the classic like cheesecake with the cherry on top, and then they had pumpkin spice cheesecake and the strawberry cheesecake just like for my wedding, and they had a raspberry cheesecake. And oh my gosh, baby is so loved and so spoiled, and I'm just, it was incredible. They got us a pack and play and one of those like play mats for baby to lay on with like the mobile over top, and it's got music and stuff. It's a little baby Einstein one that was from my registry, which by the way, these sneaky folks found my baby registry, which I really haven't shared with anybody yet. But yeah, they found that, and so they were able to get a bunch of stuff off my registry. And then lots of super cute clothes. Oh my gosh, my baby she is going to have the cutest fits. Be so styling. Super cute clothes. I got diapers. I got, the creams and things that she's going to need, which is awesome. It was just such a cool surprise. And it made me feel so good. It really did. Oh my gosh. I looked at those boots, Melissa. They were already sold out in my size. They are so cute. I have a great work family minus the pickle and chicken thief for sure. Yeah, it was just really cool. It was really, really cool of them to do that. So I felt bad because I was like, I have not been productive at all today. Because after I got there, we opened presents and then it was Soupsgiving, and bless their hearts, they had planned this to start at 11, not knowing that I had my doctor's appointment at 10:45. And so they were like, oh my gosh, what are we going to do? Is she going to make it back? And so, yeah, but it all worked out. It was good. It's Christy's birthday today, Tom. All right, Secret Sound. Who is ready? Let's see if we can give away some cash. $952.50. Here's hoping I don't butcher it. KIX 102.5, the four states, number one for country. It's Morning KIX, Brandy and Jen, 719. Sunshine today with a high near 72. It is 56 in Joplin. We'll take a full look at your forecast in just 4 minutes. But right now, let's see if we can give away some cash with the Great Plains Federal Credit Union Secret Sound. And we got a lot of cash we're trying to give away. $952.50 up for grabs. And it could be yours if you give me caller number 5 at 417-623-1025 and tell us, what is this sound? What do you think? What was that? Caller number 5, 623-1025 for a chance to guess and win from the four states, number one for cash. Hi, Morning KIX. Caller number 1. Keep trying. Hi, Morning KIX. Caller number 2. Keep trying. Hi, Morning KIX. Caller number 3. Keep trying. Hi, Morning KIX. Caller number 4. Keep trying. Hi, Morning KIX. Who is this? Hello?
Hello,
Hey, there you are. Hi, who is this?
this is Mike,
Mike, where you from?
Miami.
Mike from Miami. You are caller number 5. Woo! All right, Mike, $952.50 up for grabs, and I would love to give it to you on this Friday. But you got to tell me, what is this sound?
Is it sweeping a broom?
He says sweeping a broom for $952.50. That is not it.
Okay, thank you.
But we're going to put another $25 in the jackpot, making it $977.50, and give you another chance to guess and win at 420 with Brett.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, Mike. Have a great day.
You too.
All right, Mike. 9. Can you hear me hollering in the back of that? All right, Mike. $952.50 up for grabs, and I would love to give it to you on this Friday. But you got to tell me, what is this sound?
Sweeping a broom? The sweeping a broom?
He says sweeping a broom for $952.50. That is it.
Okay, thank you.
And we're gonna put another $25 in the jackpot, making with Brett.
All right.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states number 1 for country. Looking for caller number 5 to guess and win the Great Plains Federal Credit Union secret sound. I think we're good, right? Turn that on there. What's our nursery theme going to be? Our nursery theme is kind of like sage greens and woodland and little furry creatures, that kind of thing. Foxes, forever foxes. We need it. Okay, so here's the deal with the hint, okay? Randy did ask me the other day if I thought it was time for a hint. And I said, I think it needs to get to 1,000 before we give a hint. So we could have had a hint today, and I was like, I just don't think it's time yet. But because he wanted to do a hint this week, I really, really, really think we may get one next week. So next week, maybe hint week. Because then they could decorate without me saying, I know. It kind of worked out that way. But I'm never back in that part of the building anyway. And they had it like tucked off into the corner. So you can't really see it until you like go through the door, and then there all the decorations and stuff were. Oh my gosh. Yes, mics are off. I had a moment, Bryson, when I was like, are they off? Thank you, Jimmy. I appreciate that. I did a thing yesterday and cut all my hair off. I took 8 inches off. Oh my gosh, Melissa, how do you feel? Feel free to show pictures. Would love to see your cute new haircut. Yeah, see, we all want to see pictures. You got to share that. Honestly, I've been thinking about doing something with my hair too, just because it's like, I'm at a point now where it's just existing on my head, it feels like. It's either under a hat or up in a bun. I rarely really do anything with it. At the very least, I want to cut these ends off because these ends are just, they're not pretty. And I don't know if any other long hair folks have this problem, but a lot of the time my hair gets like in my armpits and stuff, and it's really annoying. Morning, Christy. Mare's natural beast waves when it's long. When it's short, those waves are more... Oh, I bet. I bet it's so cute. Did y'all hear about the Farmer's Almanac? So they just released their 2026 publication. I'm not totally sure when that came out, but I know it's out now. And they said that this is going to be the last one they ever do. Okay, Greg. So after this Farmer's Almanac, they're done. 208 years of the Farmer's Almanac. And you're like, okay, well, why are they getting rid of it? Well, because they're saying financially, it's just way too hard to keep making and distributing them. Okay, so maybe they're going to stick with just the online version. Nope. They're going to be like super done. They're getting rid of the online version after next month. It's not the old Farmer's Almanac, though. What do you mean, Bryson? I keep my hair behind my shoulders. I can't stand it over my shoulders. My hair... So, if I do this number... There we go. I don't know. The old Farmer's Almanac is the one most of us buy around here. Wait a second. You're telling me there's different Farmer's Almanacs? Have I been under a rock and I had no idea? I thought the Farmer's Almanac was like the Farmer's Almanac, period. There's two. One is called the Farmer's Almanac. The other is the Old Farmer's Almanac. How did I never know that? Wow. Okay. So just Farmer's Almanac is the one that is going to be stopping publication after 2026. Old. Wait, okay. Jimmy's saying there's only one now. Now I'm confused. The Old Farmer's Almanac was started in 1798. Yeah, okay, so what is the difference between the Farmer's Almanac and the Old Farmer's Almanac? Like, Farmer's Almanac. So is one of those things like, do they have different information? I guess I just assume the Farmer's Almanac is the Farmer's Almanac, like a dictionary is a dictionary. I don't know, but I guess there are different types of dictionaries or different brands of dictionary. Two different groups published them. So which one came first? I guess you said 1798, so that's got to be the old one, right? The old one came first. KIX 102.5, the fourth state's number one for country. Got my Jen's Movie Rehab recap. Nope, Jen's Movie Rehab assignment. There we go, right after Luke Bryan on KIX 102.5. Not only did I say the wrong thing, I just spit all over my chin doing that. The Old Farmer's Almanac was first. The old one is first, which I guess makes sense. It's old, right? And that one is good. That one's not going anywhere. What was the point of making another Farmer's Almanac if there's already a Farmer's Almanac? Do they post different stuff? Thank you, Bryson. The more you know, exactly. All right, Jen's movie rehab today. I've got everything ready to go for Good Will Hunting, which is, of course, what I'm going to assign myself. Okay, that's fair, Bryson. Okay, do we have all of the things? I think we do. I think we're good. You know what? I bet if Randy were here, he would know. This is the kind of like useless trivia that man somehow hoards away in that brain of his. So what's everyone doing this weekend? Anyone got big plans? By the way, Good Will Hunting is free on Tubi right now. So if you want to watch it with me this weekend. Bye, Sarara. Have a great weekend. Enjoy your no plans. Jimmy says, staying in if it's cold. So here's the deal. Saturday is when the wind's going to start picking up. And that wind is going to bring some much cooler weather with it. It's going to cool things down to mid-30s overnight on Saturday. By Sunday, we're only going to see a high of 42, lows of 23. KIX 102.5, the fourth state's number one for country. It's Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 7:35. We'll see sunshine today, a high near 72. It is 56 in Joplin. We'll take a full look at your forecast in just 25 minutes. Also, in the next hour, I want to know what is the movie that you refuse to watch. You can call or text to let me know, 417-623-1025. You can also tell me on Facebook. But it's Friday, and that means I need another movie assignment for... And this is where I'm assigned a movie to watch over the weekend, and then I come back on Monday, rank it 1 to 10, and let you know what I thought about it, because before I came to KIX, I had seen very few, if any, movies before. And so anytime someone would make some kind of a movie reference, I wouldn't get it. I would have no idea what they were talking about. So I am being rehabilitated. And a lot of times these are like classic movies that everyone else has already seen and I haven't. So I think, because Randy, hello. Randy. There's no Randy Brooks this morning, which means I get to assign my own movie, which means I'm going to assign the 1997 American drama film, Good Will Hunting. No, wait a minute. Randy, get out of here.
Hey,
no,
wait, out of here. Give me the microphone. No,
Good Will
there's
Hunting,
no
my movie
way
is
you're
Good Will
doing Good
Hunting.
Will
Don't
Hunting.
take this away from me. me.
I didn't take it. I tried to assign it. You refused to watch it. So instead, this weekend, you are going to be watching the classic movie Sling Blade.
AKA Good Will Hunting.
No, it's Sling Blade. It's a 1996 American Southern Gothic drama film written, directed, and starring Billy Bob Thornton. It also has Dwight Yoakam in it. John Ritter is one of the very last films he ever did. And it's a story about a developmentally disabled man named Carl Childers who is released from a psychiatric hospital after spending most of his life there for killing his mother and her lover when he was 12. Now, they don't show that, but they talk about it. He returns to his hometown in Arkansas, where he befriends a fatherless boy, Frank Wheatley, and Frank's mother, Linda, who lets Carl live out in their garage. The story follows him as he adjusts to his new life, forming a bond with Frank, until his newfound peace is threatened by Linda's abusive boyfriend, Doyle, played by Dwight Yoakam. And let me tell you, Dwight is so good at what he does. You will hate his character by the end of this movie.
Great.
Sling Blade was filmed in just 24 days.
Wow.
On location in Benton, Arkansas. I remember when they were filming this. I lived not too far from Benton at that time, and we would go down and watch the film crews. And Billy Bob Thornton has a ranch down in that area, so everybody knew where he lived.
Right.
They would be filming right there on the street.
That's so cool.
He won the Academy Award for the Best Adapted Screenplay, and he was also nominated for Best Actor for this.
All right, so what's it rated?
It is rated R. It's not one for the kids.
Okay.
It gets a little rough, and it deals with some rough subject matter. I would say you could go watch it somewhere, but here's the freaky thing about this movie. There is nowhere you can watch this.
Okay, well then how am I going to watch it this weekend?
Well, luckily our good friend Brandy brought a copy of it on DVD for you to watch because it's not available on any streaming platform anywhere. There is nowhere you can buy a copy of it. There is nowhere you can rent it, nowhere you can stream it. We don't know why. We've tried to figure this out. Has Billy Bob been ostracized by the community at large? I mean, he's on that series on Paramount right now.
Right. I don't know. That's so weird, though.
I don't know why, but you cannot get a copy of this movie anywhere. If you have one, keep it. It's got to be worth something.
Okay, well, thank you, Brandy, for bringing that by. I will, it's not Good Will Hunting inside.
No, it is not. It is Sling Blade, Jen, and you're going to go home and watch it.
And I'll come back on Monday, rank it 1 to 10, let you know what I thought about it.
With Jen's Movie Rehab.
On the 4 states, number 1 for country.
KIX 102.5.
All right. Thank you, Brandy. I wanted to watch Good Will Hunting. 2 basketball games in Wooblu in the morning. Baseball, softball versus parents tournament at noon. Middle and high school. It cut off after that. AKA Greg is going to be swamped this weekend. Holy cow. Morning, Lisa. Greg made me remember we've got a basketball game Sunday morning. Better not be cold that morning. Morning, Eric. Yeah, it's not going to be too bad in the morning. A little bit windy. It's really throughout the day that it's going to start cooling down and then into the overnight. What you going to be crafting, Melissa? Yeah, it's supposed to be the coldest Sunday morning. That's right. So Kyle and I are going to have to be a little bit of amoeba parents this weekend, divide and conquer. So Beans has Nutcracker rehearsal on both Saturday and Sunday. 2 to 4 one day, 2:30 to 4:30 the next day. The boy has soccer practice, 2 to 4, both Saturday and Sunday. They're getting ready for their tournament next weekend. So, yeah, it's going to be wild. What are the odds they would both have something at the exact same time on the exact same day? Morning, Mel. How are you? Happy Friday. So, yeah. So, I will be in Pittsburgh, and he will be doing the soccer thing with the boy. And then next week, Kyle's going to have to solo all the dance stuff. Because the boy and I are going down to Tulsa for a soccer tournament. Football banquet that night. It's Wablo. Thank you. It's spelled ridiculously. My friend got me a diamond art of me and Chad. Oh, that is so cool. How? I guess someone had to have made it, right? Did they make it on like Etsy or something? That is amazing that you can do that. Let me see. No, I have no messages from you today. Weird. Yeah, I'm super excited about this. I'm guessing this will be the last time that the boy and I have like really solid like mom and son time before baby comes. Like, I mean, granted, we can still do like ice cream dates or, go shopping together or whatever, let him go pick a movie to go see. But this will be, I think, one of the last times he gets like really like uninterrupted time with me before the baby comes. And I know that's in part why Beans is so excited for her stuff coming up, because she also has competition season coming up as well. So I think she's just going to be really excited because she gets like exclusive mom time before the baby comes. Did I see where Broncos won again? No, I did not see that, Jimmy. As much as I am not a fan of the Broncos, y'all are having a pretty solid season. I'll give you that. The Chiefs play the Broncos on Sunday. If you want to watch that game, it's at 3:25. Where? Yes, here we go. It's going to be on Hulu Plus, Live TV, NFL Plus, YouTube, and Paramount Plus, which we got that one. Oh, man, that's going to be during soccer, too. And dance. What am I saying? Okay, well, thank goodness I've got Paramount Plus on my phone. I guess I'll have to watch it that way. Morning one size fits most. Morning, Addie. What are the Broncos at now? What are their standings? Jimmy, here we go. Standings. 8 wins, 2 losses for the Broncos. So they are number 1 in the AFC West, followed by the Chargers at 6-3, Chiefs 5-4, the Raiders 2-7. Good old Raiders. Can't wait to see us win again. Okay, Jimmy. All right, Bryson, I'm going to go check out that message right now. You could also send us new puppy pictures. You haven't done that in a hot minute. To our friends and fans, you may have heard the Farmer's Almanac, based out of Lewiston, Massachusetts, is ceasing publication after an incredible 200-plus year run. Over the years, there's been some confusion between our two almanacs. So to be clear, the old Farmer's Almanac isn't going anywhere. As we have since 1792, we will continue to publish our annual edition while educating and entertaining readers online, almanac.com. Rest assured, as sure as the sun will rise, the old Farmer's Almanac with our familiar yellow cover and 80% accurate weather forecast will be around for generations to come. Okay. Thank you for sharing that, Bryson. All Chiefs games are streamed on local TV on Sunday, too. Yeah, I don't have TV. We have streaming services, and that's it. I've got to put halters on show heifers and get them started halter breaking and get ready for a new litter of French. You have another litter of Frenchies on the way? Holy cow. Full hands, Bryson. All right, we're going to go after this song here. Do we have? Yes, we do. Okay. They're either amazing or terrible. The mamas are or the puppies? No, like local channels, antenna, or if you have smart TV antennas built in, we don't pay for it. What? We don't have an antenna, but what is it? Smart TV antenna is built in? What? I never knew that. So we don't actually have a TV right now either. We're using a projector. A projector and a PS4 or a Switch or an Apple TV. Oh, well, good luck, Bryce. I hope everything goes well. KIX 102.5, the fourth state's number one for country. It's Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 748. Sunshine today, highs in the low 70s. It is 56 in Joplin. We'll take a full look at your forecast in just 12 minutes. Also in the next hour, I want to know, what is the movie that you refuse to watch? 623-1025 to call or text. You can also tell me on Facebook. So I cannot believe the number of people I've seen now that Halloween is over, all over social media, already posting their Christmas decorations. And I, for one, love it. I love Christmas. Here's the deal. I know Randy is not a big fan of this because he's all, oh my gosh, you're skipping Thanksgiving. Give Thanksgiving its time. Okay, Christmas decorations are fun and they bring joy and they make people happy. What does Thanksgiving really have in terms of decorations? We have color changing leaves, I guess. You don't really want to scatter those around your house. We have cornucopias and gourds. Okay, we just did the pumpkin thing with Halloween. What does Thanksgiving really have? Here's the deal. I guarantee you, if Thanksgiving had a tree like Christmas has a tree, okay, well then maybe Thanksgiving would get its due time and its due decorations.
Thanksgiving tree, why are you up so early? Thanksgiving tree, are you kidding me? Let me finish my turkey. What is the rush for Christmas time? Like pumpkin spice in mid-July. A Christmas tree on Thanksgiving. Oh, what the heck's your hurry?
It's Morning KIX with Randy and Jen on the fourth state's number one for country.
KIX 102.5.
Hi, Morning KIX.
The symbol of Thanksgiving is the cornucopia.
Mm-hmm. Do you decorate with a cornucopia?
Do what?
Do you decorate with a cornucopia?
Well, we did when I was a kid.
Oh, see, that's cool. I have never, that was never a thing in my house. We never had cornucopias growing up. We never even decorated for Thanksgiving. And so now me having my own house, I'm like, I don't know what to do. I guess we're just going to put up Christmas decorations then.
Well, you can do whatever you want.
That's true.
It was traditional after Thanksgiving. The day after Thanksgiving was when you put up your Christmas.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I guess to each their own, though.
Traditions have gone away.
Yeah. Yeah, people are always making their own traditions these days.
Huh?
Everyone's making their own traditions these days, it seems like.
Well, enjoy Sling Blade because love that movie.
Is it good?
Yeah, I think it was pretty good.
Is it a scary movie? He wouldn't really answer me.
Have you ever seen Of Mice and Men?
Never.
There's another one you need to watch because it's kind of like that one. This one's more like a modern day, Of Mice and Men.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little different, but it's kind of the same tone throughout the movie. It's kind of scary, but
Okay.
not scary. And it all depends upon what scares you.
Yeah, that makes sense. I know some folks on our live stream. Oh, go ahead.
The only thing that really scares me is part of the creep show where they've got the monster under the stairs in the box. That scares the living crap out of me.
Yeah.
I know it's a movie, but it scares the hell out of me.
Well, yeah, that sounds terrifying. That sounds like it would scare me too.
Yeah, it would because at one point the monster gets away.
Oh, no. He needs to get back in the box. He's got to stay in the box.
Well, he put him in the box and tried to kill him in the box.
Oh, gosh. Okay, so don't recommend this movie to Randy. I don't need to watch it.
He'll have you watch it.
No. I bet he will. I bet he will now. Thank you for calling. You have a great day. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Morning, Chiala. Sling Blade is good. Kind of a thriller, but not too bad. He was trying to get me to watch scenes of Sling Blade yesterday after the show. He was like, "Come here, come look at this real quick. Just come watch this." I said, "Randy, you're gonna spoil the movie. I don't want to watch these clips." "Well, no, you just gotta see this one little part right here." I was like, "Randy, Ryan Burke, you are the king of spoiling stuff, and I don't want it to be spoiled." I believe so, Megan. I think the Pickle Thief did it Monday right after midnight. What you talking about, Bryson? That Pickle Thief. Who's in it? Billy Bob Thornton, Dwight Yoakam. Okay. So on Monday, Randy will be back. Oh, hey, don't forget that MJ is going to be live at Wayside Furniture tomorrow starting at 10 o'clock, so you can go see him then. He'll have KIX t-shirts, and I know Wayside Furniture's got some deals and stuff going on too. So tomorrow, 10 a.m., MJ at Wayside. And then on Monday, we will have Secret Sound. And if nobody guesses Secret Sound at 420 with Brett, then jackpot's going to be over $1,000 starting on Monday, which is huge. Hopefully we'll get a new hit next week. We'll also have my rehab recap of Sling Blade. Oh, golly, the EAS. Was EAS done this week? I don't know. That's such a great question. Honestly, Randy's the boss, so he's the one that kind of manages all of that on KIX. I don't know. So that's a really good question. So yeah, Secrets on Monday. Also, what guarantees that you're going to have a bad day? I used to work with a guy who was like, if I hit more than one stoplight on the way to work, it's going to be a bad day. And he was like religious about it. It was like the first thing out of his mouth. He'd walk in the building. I hit two red lights today. Great. Like it just set the tone for him. More than one red light, and his day was like shot from the get-go. It was miserable. So what guarantees that you're going to have a bad day? I know for me, if I don't get to bathe in the morning before work, the day is just shot at that point. Like my body feels wrong. Everything feels wrong if I don't get to bathe in the morning. So that'll be it for me. I think Randy said he did it right after midnight on Monday. Didn't he say they did it Tuesday? I believe he said Sunday morning. I don't know. I don't know. But Megan, thank you for the reminder. I appreciate that. A little after midnight, if I'm remembering. Okay, well, then it's probably taken care of. So have a great weekend, and I will see you on Monday bright and early. Bye. Christy, enjoy your birthday. Enjoy your birthday with Landon, Megan. Feel better, Christy, too. Bye.